No, sir. I've quit drinking.
You've seen the error of your ways.
No, I just can't afford it.
That's cute. I remember when I had my first beer.
Yes, sweetheart, I have a rare condition which requires me to drink one of those every 15 minutes, please.
Yeah, well, give me a fucking drink. Move it, you little prick.
I'm sorry, Bruce. These boys get that syrup in them. They get a little antsy and they're pantsy. They just can't keep them under control.
Cheers. Welcome back to Reels, Booze, and Bros, a.k.a. RB2 podcast. I'm your host, Jay. Got my co-host, Brian, Real Bro Fan Kev. Special guest with us tonight, Buck.
Which name is he going to go with?
Yeah.
The Don, please.
We're in public.
Keep it simple. Just go old-fashioned. Be nasty.
Oh, okay. Be nasty. Be nasty. We have a lot of talk on the podcast, but he's finally joined us for this one. Stepping up to the big league. Be nasty. Welcome.
Thank you. Glad to be here.
This ought to be interesting.
Coming in on a high note, wearing the DuckTales t-shirt and keeping it real. Had a little trouble with the headset earlier, but I think we got all the kinks worked out. We'll see how it goes.
Teach him how to tie his shoes after this.
Yeah.
I got Velcro.
There you go. There you go.
All right. So it's been a hot minute since we've had our last episode, and the previous one was PCU.
Ooh, classic.
I know. Classic. So we'll start with you, Be Nasty. PCU. Your thoughts on PCU?
I intend to watch it.
You've never seen it?
Never seen it.
Wow.
I've never seen
This
it.
guy.
Okay.
Fucking
I've never
gutter
seen
over
it.
here.
We're bringing the
Jesus.
fucking heat to the goddamn podcast already.
Well, I mean, it's not rated X. So
PCU XXX.
Yeah, I've seen that one a dozen times. All right, so the rest of us. Brian, with the...
Yeah, I think we summed it up perfectly that movie's a classic. It's for ones who've seen it and for the fact that it is still so relevant to today's day and age. Like we were just saying, you could literally drop that now in 2024 and pretty much everything would make sense still, with all the groups and all that sort of shit. And I'm right, blah, 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 blah. It's just, it's crazy.
Change the stupid chant to like that's the Free Palestine bullshit that's going on.
Yeah.
That's on there. The vegans are still there.
Yeah.
The hating on whatever presidents that's going on.
Yeah,
right
the
now.
gays.
Got the
Yeah.
That's
You had
stupid bullshit
everything in
that's there. Yeah, you'll have it there. Kev, your thoughts? I like the Bob Ross t-shirt going on there. Wev, what do you got here?
No.
We got
okay.
Reykjavik. See?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
Reykjavik, yeah. Can I just say that we're not going to protest? We're not going to protest. I was because I listened to it. I was like, oh, I forgot that part. Gutter is a tool. We're not going to protest.
That's right.
Gutter is a tool.
No, like I said, I love that movie. I've seen that. I actually have no idea how much I've seen that movie. I know I saw it a lot more. I mentioned that my old school's TV station had that and two other movies basically on a loop all the time. So, but no, phenomenal. Definitely still stands up today. Like I said, one of my favorite things about it is I'm old and I'm falling apart. Is that it's fast. 80 minutes, you're in and out, you're good to go.
Yep.
Yep.
I'm a busy man. I got stuff to do.
Right.
Got to sit on the toilet for an hour to poop, stuff like that.
That's right. There we go.
There you go. You feel right at home now, Buck?
I do.
All right, so that's PCU. I hope you enjoyed that episode, and then we're gonna move on to tonight's reel, which is a League of Their Own. I teased it quite some time ago. We never really got to it. Opening for on our social media if you have follow along on there. But before we move on, let's talk a little about the booze for tonight that we got there. So, don't worry there, Buck. We didn't break anything.
I honestly thought that was me for a second.
These are sound effects on the. I know you opened up a bottle over there, but that really was not you.
Shit, I've been cut already.
They heard me going to the fridge. I'm on my fourth one already. All right, so Kev brought this one, Unicorn Girls. I've had this one a long time ago.
Yeah, I mean, it's
fantastic.
It's Bradley Brew Project, so it's near us. We've been there and gotten stuff from other places that carry it multiple times. It says it's a hazy pale ale. It's very light. It's not as strong as other beers we usually get. It's only like 5 something, right?
Yeah, it's regular.
Yeah, 5.4.
Yeah, so it's definitely very smooth. This is definitely like a light summer beer, so it's very good.
Like
I'm not going to get into all the different flavors because I can't see what the fuck it says on the bottom of it, but I'm sure it's
Citrus, melon, and strawberry.
There you go. So citrus, peach. There you go. Fits the movie again.
That's right.
But yeah, that's all I got. It's good. It's good.
It's good, Brian. Your thoughts on the?
No, I pretty
the
much
Unicorn
agree
Girls.
with Kev, except for
bless-
citrus and peach are not
Bless you.
Whatever. I don't
not
give
the
a
same
shit.
thing, but it's okay.
I got it. I like this a lot. I'm a big fan of
I
Unicorn
like
Girls.
it a lot.
As
Yeah.
as a father of two little girls who enjoy unicorns, I am a big unicorn supporter. And that's what I got to say about that. And let's move it on. So, A League of Their Own. A League of Their Own is a heartwarming sports comedy drama film set during World War II. It follows the story of two sisters, Dottie Henson and Kit Keller. You know what? I just realized that.
Why they have different last names?
She's married.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right.
Dottie's married.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot that they're because you never see the husband until later on in the movie, who is also
Bill Pullman,
yep.
the greatest American
He
president
was,
of all time.
especially, he was busy fighting the aliens in war.
All right, so who joined
Nazis, and then goes to
That's right.
and fights the aliens.
So who joined the? That's the reason why he became president. He took over. All right, so who joined first professional women's baseball league? The film highlights the challenges they face, the camaraderie among teammates, and the what are you doing down there?
Sorry.
Wasn't me.
I know. And the triumphs of the team as they prove themselves in a male-dominated sport, with memorable characters, humorous moments, and themes of friendship and perseverance. A League of Their Own is a timeless classic celebrating the strength and resilience of women in sports. Hey, did you know that the USA beat Pakistan in cricket?
Yeah.
I did.
Huge upset.
Huge upset. It's like 9-0, I think it was, right?
saying
Men's,
it's
men's
probably-
or women's? Do they have?
I know they won.
I have no idea.
It was men's.
It was men's.
It was men.
But they're saying this is like possibly the biggest upset of all time.
Of all time.
I don't know what 9-0 means. That's not what the score was.
I have no
I don't know if
idea.
they won by 9. It was like 9 wickets with 2 balls and
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
I don't know.
I just saw
like a home run is a century or something
Yeah,
like that. So
I
I have no idea what any of that means. I
Huge.
saw.
But Murica, that's all that matters.
Oh yeah. They have like the greatest person in the world, supposedly. But I don't know why I just thought of it thinking of this. What the fuck? Anyway,
Where did they play that game?
that just happened like,
I have
within
no
the past
fucking
week.
It's in the U.S. I don't know where.
I don't.
It's some tournament. I don't know if it's like the.
It's going on in the U.S. right now. Like I know there's different. It's the same thing. There's different venues, like a World Cup,
Yeah.
for soccer. But so in different states, like there's one stadium in New York somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, last time I
There's
saw
one
that.
in D.C. I don't know where the other
Where I
one.
saw that being played when I worked midnights. They were playing it in the parking lot of Walmart.
The World Cup.
No, but
I think they have a little bit more money than that.
You know, I did see a
Walmart's
statistic.
good lighting.
I did see a statistic recently that there was a cricket event that drew more of an audience than the Super Bowl.
I believe that.
Recently.
yeah.
There's 1 billion people in India, so
Yes.
makes
True.
sense.
So,
Okay, good point.
point taken. All right. Let's see. On to the review scores. Rotten Tomatoes, 81% on the tomato meter, 84% audience score. IMDb, 7.3 out of 10. Metacritic, 69 out of 100 on Metascore. User score, 8.2 out of 10. All right. Let's go with our reviews. Brian?
I'll probably score this probably like an 8.5 to like an 8.8. I do really enjoy this movie, mainly because of Tom Hanks. I think this is one of his best movies. He is fucking awesome in
He
this
crushes
movie.
it. Hands down crushes
We will get into the John Lovitz role, but he is amazing for the 4 minutes he's on screen time. I do love most of the girls in the movie. I fucking hate Kit with a fucking passion. And God, I wish she just got fucking hit in the head at some point. She's the like quintessential crybaby little sister, brother, you know, whatever. Like, oh, I could do it, you know. And
That's World Series champion Kit to you.
yeah, and if we have to get into it now, I will say that Dottie dropped the ball on purpose.
Oh yeah, 100%.
You know,
Yeah.
because her sister is a fucking crybaby.
Yep. Never. When I heard it her entire. You know
Oh
what?
yeah,
Yeah.
you know. So
You're too good of a person, Dottie.
yeah,
Sister's a
yeah,
bitch.
Yeah, the Queen of Diamonds was fucking unbelievable. But yeah, no, there's just some like really really good stuff in this movie, and it's got something for everybody in it. You know, I think it holds up really well. Still to this day, I can't stand Rosie O'Donnell, so she gets a little annoying. But other than that, I think this is a solid movie. And if it's on, I will watch it. I'm not gonna watch it through entirety, but if it's on to like a certain scene, I'll be like, oh, you know. Oh, he's scratching his balls.
That's some good peeing.
Yeah. Yeah, there's just some like iconic
Give me
stuff
your
in
watch.
here. So, but yeah, this is a really good movie. I enjoy it.
I say, Kev, what are your thoughts on League of Their Own?
Yeah, I'll probably go a little bit higher because I think if you're just basically judging it as a sports movie, it's at least a 9, I would say.
Okay.
Got a good story for a sports movie
Yeah.
also. Great cast.
Yeah.
It's interesting. It has, this is another movie where I had a whole bunch of quotes written down. I don't know how many of them I'll get to, but there's a lot of good one-liners.
Oh,
and
yeah, without a doubt.
Some good dialogue between characters there also. Again, it's a sports movie, so I like it also anyway. And I think it's a pretty unique idea to talk about like an all-women's league because I don't think you see a lot of women's sports films either, really.
No.
So,
especially for the time frame that this movie's being taken place in.
yeah. Yeah, I'll go with a 9 for it. I like this movie too. It's something that if it's definitely on, I'll definitely watch too. But like you said, it's rewatching it. I forgot how great Lovitz's character is at the very beginning.
Fantastic.
But I'm not going to go as far as say it's one of Tom Hanks's like best movies. You might say like one of his better roles, I guess, just as a character.
Yeah, I
than as a
guess.
coach.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a good movie. I'm not going to put it up there with like
Saving Private
almost
Ryan.
yeah, or
Right.
a lot of Tom Hanks movies. He doesn't do a lot of shit films. So
No, he doesn't. But I think I just like the character and how he portrays him.
yeah, good character is what I would say. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I could roll with that.
Yeah, because he's not the main star in this movie, but like it's one of his.
But he kind of is.
It's like one of his better characters.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, Geena Davis is the lead of the film,
Yep.
obviously.
Yeah.
So,
But
I mean,
you get-
even Kit's more of a lead than Tom Hanks.
You get all of his personality in that movie.
Yeah.
So like though I think what is it, Tom Hanks is top billed in this movie because he's
the biggest star.
He's the biggest star in this movie. But
Yeah.
then
Yeah, they do stuff like that every now and then where they might be the biggest billed person on the poster and things like that, but there's other people who are the stars, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
Is this before Gump? Right? I think it is. This is 92?
it's right around
92. Gump is 94.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Is this like one of the trifecta of movies? This would be in the trifecta of movies of where he was. Well, he had a lot of good runs.
Oh, yeah. 90.
No, his other one with Gump and Philadelphia.
Well, 93 is Philadelphia.
Yeah, so I'm saying, but that's
So
he won.
this-
So
but he won the
Philadelphia
Academy Award
and
for both of those films.
Well,
so.
what would it be? What would it be like?
Then Castaways like 95, 96.
No, it's later than that because I think Apollo 13 is before Castaway now.
Is it?
I think so.
Whatever. And from let's say from this to 2000, he's
Apollo
fucking
13
untouchable.
might have been right out because I think he got nominated for Best Actor for that also. And people were like, "Oh, he might win 3 in a row." I have to look this up while you guys talk.
But he's untouchable from like 92 to 2000.
Oh yeah, the leading man
yeah,
of the 90s.
yeah, it's
That's it.
him. And then Denzel is kind of
Apollo
right
13
there.
was 95, so it was the next
Okay,
year.
yeah, okay.
So he had 3 straight Academy Award nominations.
Yeah.
So, although I mean, Apollo 13 is great, but I don't like it that much.
No,
so.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You could put him in a best supporting actor if you wanted for this.
this, yeah.
But you would have to look up 92, see who was in that.
I got you. All right, Be Nasty.
I,
Your thoughts on League of Their Own?
I kind of agree with Kevin. I would give it a little higher than an 8.5, 8.8. Definitely around a 9. Geena Davis, aside from, I mean, she never looked better than how she looks in this movie.
What about her in the was it the Kiss
Long Kiss Goodnight.
Was that yeah?
Yes, also good, but just something about the way she looks in this movie. She looks phenomenal.
That farm girl look and fucking
that farm girl look.
That pinup look.
But I would have to say
No goth potential.
like Brian's Kit. That would be my Bill Pullman. You don't need a guy of that stature for the 2 minutes he was in the movie. Never really cared for him, but that's just me. The soundtrack is good. I think having people like Madonna and Rosie O'Donnell in it grabs a little more of a wider audience.
Yep.
But it seemed to all work. You get musicians, talk show hosts, actors, and they all came together and put out one hell of a good movie.
I agree. I have to say, they all walks of life came into this movie and it made it look fantastic. I do like the fact that I have to agree with you on that. Be Nasty. The Madonna had a great. I never was. I knew Madonna as a musician, and her acting career was. She did really well in this movie for that.
I don't know what came first, this or Dick Tracy, but
Oh, that's right. She wasn't Dick Tracy.
Yes.
We saw that so much younger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna guess
Yeah.
Dick Tracy came first.
No,
like-
of course.
that's like
That
90,
was
I
like
think.
way. Was that like definitely 90?
It came
Was it
after
late?
Batman.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was like the
Dick
next
Tracy
year.
was
Yeah,
9.
Dick Tracy was.
Yeah.
I thought it would have been like
Batman's
late
89.
80s, late 90s, yeah. But this is way more speaking roles in regards to and her like personality came out in this one.
Yeah.
Because you know, whenever I think of Madonna, I thought of that video with the cones on her boobies in there, stuff going
Yes.
on.
Material Girl, probably.
Yeah, that's the one. That's it. So
You sure it wasn't Vogue?
I don't remember which one of her were.
It could be.
It could have been. Yeah, both similar for there. But I liked her character in this. Got that like hard New York and both them, and she was rocking the cigarettes and her fucking and her socks and shit.
I don't know what she
So-
was in after this, but I know Evita is after this, which was like the big starring role for her also. So
Yeah.
this might have been something that helped push her.
Yeah,
like,
most likely
towards a
push her
leading
career.
role also. So.
And I like this movie a lot. I have to agree with everybody else on here. For me, 14.3 on my scale. So yeah, that's it. So enjoyable. Whenever it's on, I'll watch it. I hate that stupid song they sing. I just don't like
Yes,
it.
the one that the girls sing.
Yeah, the girls sing, as we talked about a little bit earlier.
It gets annoying.
It gets
after a while.
annoying.
The first
It does.
time is okay.
First time is not bad. It's cute.
Yeah.
I like it. It's good. Now we watching. I'm like, just fucking fast forward it.
I forgot Madonna had a song with this film too. I can't remember what it was. Though. There's
This used to be Our Playground.
Yes. That's
Yeah.
what it is, yeah. Okay.
And it's a very, very good song. Very good song. I'm just saying.
Be on the jukebox later. I add it to the rotation.
Maybe.
Part of the workout.
It's a little slow.
It's a little slow.
It is a little. It's
That's right,
Not,
so
it's,
is
not
he.
the,
It's fine.
It's not the kind of song you put on a bar to like lift your spirits.
That's the one
So-
song you put your drinking to and alone in the corner.
Yes, if you've already had a bad day and you're like, you know what, I'm due for a good cry. That's what you put
You
on.
got to raise your spirits with some Belinda Carlisle.
Exactly.
All right, so moving on. Let's go with some favorite scenes in this in A League of Their Own.
That's one of them.
Yeah, so I haven't listened
Marla
to
Hooch, what a hitter, huh?
on the background right now. The charm school scene. What do you recommend? A lot of night games.
Gracefully.
Grandfully.
Yeah, no. So there's a bunch of scenes, and a lot of them are pretty quick. I'll just go with the first one, like meeting Dottie and Kit at the start of the movie. I thought it was good. You know, the whole like you get to see the
actual
sister,
baseball game?
Yeah, see them play, and you just see how like literally Dottie's literally just a star. You could just tell like she's everything. You know, the relationship between the two of them, and just walking home, and she's like, "Oh, you have to win in everything," you know, sort of deal. But like that's just seems to be the little sister just want to try to beat the big sister.
So now we know how Brian feels about all of his siblings. all the younger siblings.
No,
I'm the oldest brother. You all suck.
we'll go right into that because right after that, it's
I have the first scene I have listed is the Ernie scouting.
Yeah.
Scene, so
yeah. So like the first like 10 minutes of this movie are fucking golden, because like he's just Ernie's just fucking throwing fucking heaters the whole time. He's fucking awesome.
fast talking ass. Oh yeah.
I don't want you. I want the one who hit the ball.
We'll do it for quotes, but I haven't seen this movie in forever. He's got one quote that's phenomenal. we'll get there for quotes.
Yeah.
See how it works is the train
Oh, God
moves
damn it,
and the
fuck.
station stays here.
That's the quote I was talking about too.
I have another quote from him, but it's okay.
I know. Well, yeah.
So from that, I go to meeting Marla, so her tryout and all that. And they're like, she's phenomenal. And she's probably just as good as Dottie, but she's
rough around the edge.
Yeah. I didn't want to go hideous, but, like the way they portray her is, like that's
unflattering.
Yeah. Not easy on the eyes. So there's that. I have the tryout montage. I think that's pretty good with all of them just running around and showing all the stuff and like that whole scene. I have opening day. The girls actually, the Rockford Peaches get to meet their manager.
Fantastic.
Yeah. He comes in fucking wasted. I don't know if anyone else would do that.
Who would show up to the first day of work wasted like that?
I don't have to worry about that. Nobody would ever put me in charge of coaching a girls' team.
That's true.
Goes straight to the fucking, not even, there's obviously no urinal, so he just goes right to the sink, just fucking pisses everyone. Got a record P in there, so that's pretty good. We already went over the charm classes. I'll go with the night out with the ladies poisoning Miss Gutberg, and then there's one quick thing in there where Tom Hanks is like helping her after she's throwing up, and he's just like, "Oh, there you go," just like how he's like trying to comfort her, but he's like, so that was pretty funny. And the doctor's like, "For all my years, I've never seen someone throw up so much." But obviously, that whole night out with the girls and everything in there that entails with the dancing and all that sort of stuff, and then Marla is fucking hammered. And she's singing, "Shut up, I'm singing to Nelson."
And Nelson's love.
Oh my God. And she's singing the blues, and the one black guy just shaking his head like, "Oh no."
Her tone was so off.
It had to be you. So there was that. The Dottie montage of the Queen of Diamonds, where she's obviously the best player in the league, and it's just not even close. Then I love the bus scene.
Yeah.
When
the driver quits.
Who's Lou? By the way, I loved you in The Wizard of Oz. But yeah, so those are some of my scenes. I'll figure I'll let you guys go and throw anything. I was kind of going in order of the movie, but
well, I mean, I know you said first meeting Jimmy, but there's the first time where he actually appears to be sober and paying attention. It's the no crying in baseball.
Yeah. I figured I'd leave some out, so I was like, I can't go with everything, but you know.
So I'll be the downer and say it's not necessarily like a very fun scene, but I think it's not my favorite scene of the movie either. But one of the most memorable scenes is when what's her face? Shit, it's George is the guy's name. When she finds out the husband's dead.
Betty Spaghetti.
Yeah. So it's obviously not a very uplifting scene, but I think it's still an important scene for the movie anyway, though. So
just to show, mention,
just to show,
and then it leads into the Dottie thing about how she wants to leave, not play anymore, and all that. So. I'll just put those up because I know we're running out of scenes. So, Buck, what do you got?
You guys touched on a lot of them already, but my favorite scene is, it's got to be avoid the clap. Jimmy Dugan
talking to the kid.
It's short. He's like, "Hey, if the kid's walking, that's good advice." He offers. He's like, if we paid you a little more, could you be a little more discussing? Well, I could certainly use the money.
Taking out a playbook right there.
He's like, until you scratched yourself for 30 minutes, I didn't know if you were drunk or dead. So,
anything worth doing right.
Exactly. Yes. Yep. Just before I think he spits on his shoe.
Yeah.
So, it's you guys hit on the important ones. Again, not a humorous scene, but at the end with the Hall of Fame when a grown-up, what was the kid's name?
The little boy. I hate that kid.
Stillwell.
Yes, when a grown-up Stillwell comes over to Dottie, and she's like, "Oh, where's your mother?" Like,
you're old enough.
Mom's dead.
You're old enough. I can legally beat the shit out of you now.
Yeah.
You hate the lineup card.
Yeah. Your kid, what do we say? Your kid ate the lineup. I like it when they threw the glove at him.
Yeah.
I like that scene.
Tom Hanks.
Yep. And
he's all excited. Got him.
That's the one I like to mention in there.
He's really an angel, Dottie. Oh yeah, I hope I have 10 just like that.
All right, so great transition.
Still angel, have another chocolate bar. gimme.
Yeah. We'll move on to easy there. Moving on to quotes. As we know, quotes is a very heavy driven movie with quotes. Even what is it? We move into when we start every podcast. Our opening line is from this movie. I incorporate into it. Can you guys guess it?
It's the I quit drinking.
Yeah. Yep.
You seen the error of your ways?
Yeah.
No, sir, I just can't afford it.
So, starts off with the Super Troopers one, and then the other ones that's there. So, all right. So let's move on. And what we got for quotes there? What do you guys got? Anybody?
Well, I like the John Lovitz. See how it works is the train moves and the station stays here. Of course, the Jimmy Dugan. Everybody, I don't think there's anybody that doesn't know that quote. avoid the clap.
Jimmy Dugan.
Are you coming?
Jimmy Dugan.
See, how it works is the train moves, not the station. That's how it goes.
Yes. Sorry, Zachary. I didn't have my phone in front of me.
After having not seen the movie in a while, I completely forgot about that. I was like, oh, it's a good one. What a burn.
Another good John Lovitz one is go home and give the wife a little pickle tickle.
Did you promise the cows you'd write?
Ernie Capadino is his name.
So he was great.
Hey, cowgirl, see the grass? Don't eat it.
I have that one. I fucking love that one. He's like, hey, cowgirls, you see the grass? Don't eat it. His delivery is fantastic about it. All of it.
I didn't write it down, but whatever he says to the businessman on the train. Every time I'm on a train, I got to sit next to one of these guys.
If I had your job, I'd kill myself.
I'd kill myself.
But he laughs at him first. He genuinely laughs at him and then says, if I had your job, I'd kill myself.
Yeah, let me see.
So a lot of the quotes I feel like are from fucking Tom Hanks in this movie. Like when they're in the church and they're all praying, he's like, come on, everyone knows this doesn't help. He's like, I just want to thank you for the woman last night. You know who I'm talking about. She was saying your name all night long.
That's a hidden gem in there.
There's no crying in baseball, which is probably the ultimate quote of this movie.
And then immediately right afterwards, anyone ever tell you look like a penis with a little hat on it?
You can all kiss
You're
my
out of
ass.
here.
You misunderstood me. You misunderstood me.
You can all kiss my ass. Yes, you can. Rosie O'Donnell. You think there's people who haven't seen your boobs?
Yeah. Your bosoms. Yeah. If we're doing I want to throw Jimmy Dugan quotes in there also. It's when we first meet him when he's not interviewing for the job, but being basically told, like, you need to take this job, basically.
Yeah.
So it's him just basically going, it's right after the no, sir, I can't afford it. It's like, if you would have just laid off the booze, well, it's not exactly like that. I hurt my knee. You fell out of a hotel. That's how you hurt it. Well, there was a fire. Well, you started it, which I had to pay for. Well, I was going to send you a thank you note, but I wasn't allowed anything sharp to write with. So, oh, yeah.
And then obviously the lady, Marla, hooch, hooch, hooch. What a hitter. And then the charm school lady.
Yeah, what do you recommend? A lot of Nike.
Lovely.
A lady reveals nothing.
Yeah. Left over right. A lady reveals nothing. Oh, classic. Oh, fuck you, Kit.
Yeah. And there's her kid sister, Kit, who comes and she goes, for and Marla Hooch. There's like a far out. What a header. Yeah. That old time radio voice.
And everyone else, when you notice it, they have close ups of everyone, and then she's just as far away as possible.
Yeah, that's a great fucking scene.
I'm just going through. I have another Jimmy Dugan one also. You ever been married? Well, yeah, twice, I think. Any children? One of them was, yeah.
Oh, God.
We skipped over. I mean, I didn't even have it listed as one of the scenes, but it's pretty funny when they're teaching Shirley how to read also. Milky white
breasts.
What are you reading? What are you teaching her to read?
What the difference does it make? She's reading, ain't she? That's the important thing. Yeah. It gets really good after that. See, look, the delivery boy comes in.
Yeah, reading this smut novel. It's fantastic. Great. I'll give it to you though. Here's two ones. I like to find the obscure ones in these movies that's going on. So we got the radio sportscast. I think when they hit a home run, it's like, take me home, mama, and put me to bed. I have seen enough to know I have seen too much. we got Doris Murphy. I think this is the one with where they went out to eat. They're like, okay, let's make like a bread truck and haul buns, ladies.
Yeah.
All right, those are the two quotes I got. The obscure ones I like to find that's in these movies.
I have two more Jimmy Dugan, then I'm done, basically. I do like the one game where Dottie's like, hey, Jimmy, you look like shit. Don't you ever shave? He just goes, we're gonna win. We're gonna win. And then you got Stillman, we're gonna lose. Yeah. Fantastic.
And that's when he throws a glove at him, I think,
yeah,
right? Yeah, fucking.
And we'll go with the one like semi-inspirational quote from the movie also. It's when Dottie is basically in the process of quitting. This is chicken shit Dottie. If you want to go back to Oregon and make 100 babies, great. I'm in no position to tell anyone how to live. But sneaking out like this, quitting, you'll regret it for the rest of your life. Baseball is what gets inside you. It's what lights you up, and you can't deny it. And then she says, it just got too hard. He said, it's supposed to be hard. If it wasn't hard, everyone would do it. The hard is what makes it great. So there you go.
It's a good one.
There's your
Agreed,
inspirational
agreed.
quote from the film. So just remember that the next time you're getting your ass kicked in Golden Tee, it's supposed to be hard.
I see. All right. Anything else, boys? You got bros? That's it?
That's what I got.
All right. Quotes. You want to throw anything else out there? We're good? All right.
Avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan.
All right. I think it's solid. Gotta keep bringing it up because you never know nowadays. Even in 2024, the clap is still here. Jimmy Dugan has bringing great knowledge. Stillwell may have gotten the clap once in his life because he didn't listen to Jimmy Dugan.
80 years later, still listening.
It's still there. So we'll be back. This is what it's gonna be like in factories too, I suppose, isn't it? The men are going back. Rosie, turn in your rivets. We told them this is we told them it was their patriotic duty to get out of the kitchen and go back to work. And now, when the men come back, we'll send them back to the kitchen. All right, Reels, Booze, and Bros, aka RB2 podcast. We are back. I'm finishing up the rest of this podcast with the rest of the show. Welcome back, bros. All right. May, what are you teaching to read? Anyway, what was the one you said? Is he out of focus? Is he out of focus?
She's crying, sir.
All right, as always, we have the scene, the movie in the background. That's the crying scene is on in the
Perhaps
background.
you chastise her too vehemently.
Vehemently, yes.
All right, let's finish it up. Movie awards. Let's go. Best quote. There's no crying in baseball, right? When you think of this movie,
I feel like that's the most iconic. But
I went with the quote that just happened right afterwards. Anyone ever tell you look like a penis with a little hat on?
No, it's
what
got-
a
it's
phenomenal
got-
quote.
I love avoid the
that.
clap, Jimmy Dugan.
It's got to be avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan.
Yeah.
It has to be.
oh brother, it's fucking.
Yeah.
So you want to clarify why you're making those noises?
What makes a movie is there's no crying in baseball. But for me personally, it is avoid the clap, Jimmy Dugan.
That's like our quote.
I got to agree with Brian on that one.
My favorite quote is still, I used to bust it out more often. I should go back to it. Anyone ever tell you look like a penis with a little hat on? Phenomenal.
Still solid.
Is that what they say in the fucking in the MLB? That gets tossed out all the time. I'm seeing lately. The umpires don't know who's saying it. They're like, that's it, you're out.
Yep.
Aaron Boone every time.
Aaron Boone's getting fucked.
Aaron Boone's sitting there going, you misunderstood me. You misunderstood me.
Well, apparently
You
now
look like a big penis with a hat on.
apparently now it can come from the stands, and the manager's still going to get tossed. That happened to the Yankee manager.
You just fucking said that.
Oh, sorry. Sorry.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know the Yankee manager's
his
name.
headphones.
My headphones are on tape delay.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know Aaron Boone is the Yankee manager. It's okay. His friends Ray and Paul would have told him.
I thought he was still on the Yankees.
He is. He's the manager.
Anyway, this beer is horrible. By the way, I can't.
I like it.
For the record, it's a new beer, not the one I brought.
No, it's so.
I like it a lot.
All right, so
We're going to do our beer review right now? Let's go.
Like, yeah, yeah, we're doing the beer review. Let's just go straight onto it. The fucking, I can't do with this. It's Last Wave Island Time Tropical Punch Sour Ale. Ugh, brother. Ugh. It's it's killing me.
I don't know how, man. This is fucking good.
It's-
I like it.
It's tolerable.
Oh, not a fan either. It's got a nice aftertaste for a sour, I think.
Right?
Yeah.
It does not taste sour.
It's a sour.
Maybe a
it's
slight little sour.
It
For
tastes
me?
sour when I'm drinking it, but once I get the aftertaste is like definitely like fruit punch, basically.
The aftertaste. I'm the
yeah.
opposite. It's fruity at first and sour at the end.
Oh, I'm sorry about that refined palate you have.
We should have had this first, I think, because
This is going to be the last thing you drink today. You're going to be sad the rest of the night.
it's exactly.
Start chugging some water. I don't know what to tell you.
I have to.
Start huffing glue.
Like I have I have like so much saliva coming up in my mouth. It's like this is gonna be a hard. Ugh,
Jay's over there breathing with a brown paper bag.
it's gonna be a rough.
Fuck's
one to
drinking
get
out of a brown paper bag.
It's the exact opposite. Like, give me that bag for me.
Anything we're doing is we're doing right, right?
All right, so
Exactly.
fucking Christ. All right, let's move on to.
I thought it would help the league.
All right, best scene. What are we going with? What are you guys going for best scene for this movie?
This scene right now could be right up there. When Dottie does the split it's pretty iconic from the movie. I'm not gonna lie. Shit.
If I'm doing my favorite scene, it's also.
I believe he said best scene, Zachary, not favorite.
I don't care. It's the best scene also because it's my favorite, and my opinion is the only thing that matters. So there you go.
Okay.
I am going to say it's the no crying in baseball scene. Then I'm going to say that's the best scene. It's great. It's the whole time. I think even if you include the whole thing, like Jimmy first like becoming the actual manager for the team, because the scene before that is him actually like overriding Geena Davis. Like, I'm doing the signs. I'm the manager. Act like it, you big lush. Mm-hmm. Then he gets into that whole speech there. So. Yeah, I'm going to go with like basically that sequence of him becoming the actual manager, ending with "You look like a penis with a little hat on." So.
I got to go with when they're in the church and the priest drops the Bible for the second time, and May comes out of the confessional with a smirk on her face. The priest comes out sweating. That and
that's like when you go to church too, right?
Well, the whole place catches on fire when I walk in. But no, but the best scene is one that we started talking about right from the beginning. The very last play of the championship game. Does she drop that ball on purpose?
100%.
That is. That's a scene that people have been talking about.
Supposed to be a feel-good moment, but she just sold out all of her teammates.
I got to tell you, I don't think she dropped it on purpose.
They poisoned their chaperone for no reason. She threw it all away.
I don't know.
That's the one that gets people talking. Did she do it on purpose? Did she not? That's the kind of thing you look for, the behind the scenes.
Did the top stop spinning at the end of the inception?
Exactly. Yeah.
Exactly. I want to know the director's take. What was
different movie?
What did they have in mind when they made the movie? Like, did she drop it on purpose? Did she not?
It looks like she dropped it on purpose.
I went with
if that big girl she couldn't drop it with that big girl. No way she's dropping it for Kit.
Well, modern rules, they instructed the lane, so she would have been safe anyway. So.
Well, that's
now. You got to give the batter or the runner a clean path to play. I know it's now. I'm making a joke, you fucking asshole.
For a PG movie, here he is cursing. It just doesn't gel for me. I don't know.
Well, just because you can't get into an R-rated movie doesn't mean that some of us can't act like we're in one.
I went with the Jimmy Dugan peeing scene. That's just me. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
It was some good peeing.
All right, so we're pretty split here on this one. I get you. All right, so it can go either or on that. So,
whoa, how about a little foreshadowing there with the black woman who just threw the ball, and
all of her stats count now.
no, hurt the girls. I mean, there you go. Now it's like, okay, this is starting. They all looked around at each other and like, whoa, this girl's got an arm. She gives a little nod, like, damn right.
It's gonna happen. I get it.
Exactly.
I got you. Speaking of that.
I know, well, if you hit the right button, there it is.
There you go. I couldn't see.
This scene, by the way, really happened.
Oh yeah,
that bruise is real.
Damn, that boy can sing.
A little BTS, got it.
Yes.
Okay. Jumping ahead. Okay, Randy Watson Award, best character. Who's the best?
Ernie?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Ernie, without a doubt.
Hands down.
It's not even close.
Yeah, just kills it.
Especially for the time frame. It would be Tom Hanks if it wasn't Ernie, but
yeah. But then that's cheating because he's in the movie too much.
Yeah.
Okay. So
any ideas? If I'm going to go with someone who's lesser, I'm going to go with the girl who can't read. Then
you go with what?
Just for
Shirley
the girl who can't
Baker.
Read. I'm going with Shirley Baker just for the milky.
You're out of your mind.
She's not in the movie that much. It's got to be a lesser character.
Well, if it's not that, then I'm going with the charm school lady.
Yes.
Not the Wizard of Oz lady?
No, Miss Gutberg. She's third.
She's fucking vomiting left and right.
She's third.
Man.
She took a lot of heat, man.
She made out with Jimmy Dugan.
Yeah.
And didn't get the clap.
And worked in the Wizard of Oz.
Yeah, and
what about Marla's father, who was also Superman's father?
He's got some good genetics. We all know how that works.
Marlon Brando?
No. He came to Earth.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I was like, that's not Marlon Brando.
You mean he was
in the original 70s.
He was John Kent?
Yes, yeah, Jonathan Kent in the first Superman movie.
He is.
Yeah.
He is. Yeah.
Okay. All right. I got you there. You mean his dad, not his father?
The gentleman who raised him.
Well, never mind. I flew over your head. Okay.
It's
True.
suicide. You've seen him. You know how strong.
Worst
he
character.
is. You can't win.
Adrian Malbo. Who we going with?
It's Stillwell. That's what
Yeah,
I
Kit.
have.
Kit and Stillwell.
Oh, I have Stillwell. I'm sorry.
I have fucking both.
No,
Kit and
I don't have a
Stillwell.
problem with
Stillwell's mother. I can't,
Really?
The one who was crying, I cannot stand her.
Ann Cusack, how dare you?
Nope, she's the worst character by far.
Why? Because
A
she
nerve.
Is it okay?
She's a
if
single mom. She's doing her best, Buck.
These are professional ball. Is it okay if I bring my son on the road game? Give me a break.
It's
Listen,
women.
she's making
Like,
$75 a week, buddy. She's got to take care of that kid.
The father said he's busy
$75 a
reading
week
the
at
want
that.
ads.
$75 a week at that time. She can pay somebody to watch the kid.
The father was busy reading the want
She's
ads.
being fiscally responsible. She's not paying for a babysitter.
Yeah, she is. Yeah.
She's taking the kid with her.
She's in an abusive relationship.
and
getting to
she's
see the
paying for
world.
No. That was Doris in the abusive relationship.
Doris is which one?
Rosie O'Donnell.
She was in an abusive relationship.
No.
Yeah, that's the one whose husband's picture was. Is this out of
Oh, it was
focus?
her boyfriend.
yeah,
it was her
yeah,
boyfriend.
yeah.
I don't think it was
Okay, yeah,
abusive,
yeah.
but you know.
Yeah, well, no, I'm talking about the blonde girl who
You're saying that's the one you don't
Jimmy
like.
Dugan made cry, and then the ump asked her, well, perhaps you chastised her too vehemently.
Is she in an abusive relationship? What are you talking about?
No, I never
Then
said
what the
that.
fuck are you?
I said that's the worst character because she's the one that brought Stillwell on the bus.
You're the
and
worst character.
Just
All right,
saying.
hey, you have your opinion, whatever.
I get it.
You know,
I get it. Okay,
I'm
you
going
think she-
Kit.
Yeah.
I'm going Stillwell.
Kit's number one.
Kit cried for fucking
still-
everything.
I thought
Yeah.
for sure Brian was going with the kid on this one. I thought that was a
No,
slam
no,
dunk.
no, no.
All right, I'm going
Kit.
Stillwell.
It's both them tied for me. So
I don't have a problem with Kit.
I can't stand her.
She sucks.
Yeah.
Stillwell fucking sucks too. God,
Well,
I hate them.
you know, that's the when he grows up, he was in Pee-wee's
Pee-wee's
Big
Big
Adventure.
Adventure.
Yes,
Francis.
exactly.
The one that steals the bike?
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
I got you. Okay. All right. So we got
Shoot
that.
it, fat boy.
Yep.
All right. So moving on. So BTS behind the scenes. Okay. So during filming of the World Series games, stars took turns entertaining the unpaid extras. Tom Hanks did puppet shows over the dugout. Rosie O'Donnell did stand-up comedy, and various actors pretended to be Madonna and sang her songs after the singer balked at performing for the fans.
What a bitch.
She's a cunt in real life.
Okay, so that disappoints me. But had she stuck around and enjoyed the rest of them doing her songs, I think that would have made her much more
Yeah.
likable.
She's a cunt in real life. No surprise.
Apparently.
She still is.
Like, oh, can you sing for us? I don't know. You got any money on you?
Yeah, basically. All right, so for the famous split catch, Geena Davis had to have a stunt double slide into the split. Although Davis could do the splits, as shown, she couldn't slide into it. Here we go. The strawberry bruise Renee Coleman received on her thigh while sliding into the base remained for over a year. So that was true.
Holy Jesus.
Yeah, see how fucking bad that was?
I know, but a
Yes.
year?
Yeah, that's insane.
Bitch needs some iron. Jesus. Slide. Slide. Thank
All right,
you.
The characters
They're
at
in the skirt.
Yeah.
the characters at the Baseball Hall of Fame and seen playing as the credits roll are real original players from the league portrayed in the film. The storyline was inspired by the career of baseball legend Dottie Collins. During World War II, she played for the All-American Girls Professional Baseball League and pitched 17 shutouts during her 6-year
She
career.
pitched. Wow, not a catcher.
17 shutouts.
Yeah. During her 6-year career. Go Dottie. Kit, you bitch.
Do we have a stat on how many games were in a season at that point?
I don't know, 102? I have no clue.
I can't picture them being a lot. It's
60
probably-
would be my guess.
Yeah, in the summer. It's 4 teams. Like, you're already going to play each other.
Yeah.
You know, like
Yep.
4-game series here.
Yeah.
You know,
It's not much. What's going on?
play each other 2-3 times.
I do have to say, Kit is so ungrateful in this movie.
She is.
So
Very.
ungrateful.
Okay.
If you smell what the rock
On to the questions.
is cooking.
Can The Rock make this movie better? Where should we put him in the movie?
No way. Too big for that time.
Marla Hooch.
Oh my God. Sold. Sold. Yes.
Just waving.
Just waving.
You think the Marla Hooch they got doesn't look feminine enough?
Imagine when she's going through the line, what do you suggest? And he gives the eyebrow.
It doesn't matter what you suggest.
A lot of night games. It doesn't matter, you jabroni, about the night games. Oh shit! And then she fucking puts the jazz band through the fucking Spanish announce table because
yeah.
you don't like my singing.
I'm singing it, Nelson, you jabroni.
Buck, this is about funny shit. You know.
Okay, well then, yes, that would work. Otherwise, he would clearly be a man out of place.
When Marla first gets on stage, when she's singing, finally Marla has come to see the millions and the millions of Marla Hooch fans in South Racine.
You know, you just put her, you just put him as her in that one fucking scene right there. That'd be great. Like, just
They
like,
don't need anything else.
anything else. Just her drunk, like as being the rock.
Just in the beginning, I raised her as a boy.
Yeah. And that's it. It's giving the people's eyebrow. You're like, what the fuck? Like a quick little.
Who knew they had tattoos like that back then?
All right. That's fantastic. All right. Should there be a sequel franchise TV series? There actually was a TV series. Never watched it.
Didn't see it. It was recent. It was a couple of years ago.
Didn't even know about it.
Yeah, looking this up, there was. So I'm not going to touch on that. All right. Yeah, if they're excluding that, I don't think they're.
I don't think you can really do anything after this. It's just a one and done.
It was just it was good. I don't think the TV series did that well.
Probably not.
All right. If you were to be in the movie, where would you put yourself?
Jimmy Dugan.
No, you can't be a character, you dumbass.
Oh, no?
Do you not listen to the podcast?
I've listened to it a couple of times, but
You're a shitty. That's why you're not a real bro fan. So, all right. So
He's the guy yelling slide.
if you
No, he's the guy that's on top of the dugout the first game. Girls can't play ball.
That's him.
And then Buck gets thrown out of the stadium. That's never happened before.
So if you're to put
Gets
yourself
hit and then
anywhere in
steals
the
the
movie,
food.
you can't be any of the characters. If you put yourself anywhere in the movie, where would you put yourself? Where would you be? We'll give you a moment to think. All right, everyone else.
I honestly didn't have a good answer to this. I would just say I'm one of those people in the bar randomly, probably.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's either the bar or
Probably Nelson.
good for you.
I can take her home. It would be an honor.
I'll pull her pin.
For me, I'm a World War II vet. I'm not even in the movie. I'd be lucky enough I'm Dottie's husband. Great.
I was going to say, you're Bob coming home.
Yeah, that'd be great.
Or George didn't make it.
Oh, shit. God,
That's probably me.
that's fucked up.
Listen,
Yeah.
I got shot 5 seconds into Saving Private Ryan. It's fine. These
That's
things
true.
happen.
You know what? All right, you know what? It's fair enough. You know what? It happens to one of us in these movies. All right, that's me. All right, Brian, what do you think?
Probably one of the. Well, I don't know.
God, this fucking beer. Jeez.
Either that or I'm some other guy on the train who gets stuck next to that businessman after fucking Ernest got up. Or
I'm
Ernie
the,
got
yeah,
up,
yeah, that's it, right. I'm the guy
now
who
I'm
sat
stuck next to
yeah,
this guy.
Sat next to me like, what do you got to fucking say? I just sat down, sir.
I don't know. This is
Like a random fan at a game?
probably.
Probably.
I would have to choose this game right here where the photographers just witnessed the cat fight between Kit and what is Rosie O'Donnell's name in this movie?
I don't know.
Oh,
Is it Beth? No.
no, hold on. Doris.
Doris. I would have liked to be there watching the cat fight between Kit and
Throwing
Doris.
singles at him.
A single, that's a lot of money.
Singles back then, it'd be more like
Throwing
dimes.
nickels at him.
some quarters.
Throwing 10-cent pieces at him.
Okay, so would you like to have a beer with one of the characters?
Oh, Tom
Jimmy
Hanks.
Dugan. Yeah.
without
Jimmy
doubt.
Dugan? Yeah, that's exactly what I said. Jimmy Dugan, of course.
And then
going out.
and then Eddie.
Maybe
then Ernie.
maybe the hotel catches fire when you're hanging out
Yeah.
with him, but you take those chances.
Yeah, whatever.
That's
He's got Harvey's money.
that's
Buck, who you having a beer with?
Definitely, it'd be one of the girls.
So it'd be Madonna,
May.
Geena Davis.
you may.
Oh, all the way May.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Even you might have a chance with May.
A little Bill Cosby cocktail special right there.
You gonna get her to sign the jersey afterwards?
we don't promote that.
Yeah, yeah, that's not happening. All right.
Oh, did I say?
Cut that part out. Cut that part out.
You're not invited to the podcast anymore. It's simple. Okay. And here we go. We'll booted that one. All right. Where can the ancient Boer be in this movie? Obviously, after that.
What was the question?
Where can we put the ancient Boer in this movie?
A lot after Kit,
What do you think Kit says?
basically.
I can play. Boo! No, you can't.
I went with when she drops the ball. Put it right there.
As soon as Bill Pullman walks
Shows
into
up.
the room.
Yeah.
Wow, he's a war hero. How dare you?
Yeah.
Wow.
Be nasty. You're allowed to have the beer on the table.
I know, it's just when I keep bringing it up to my mouth, I keep hitting the bottom of the table.
That's why you can keep, you can put it
That's
on
why
the
he's
table.
saying you can leave it
and take
on the table.
well, you got all your empties over there, so you might as
I'm
well
running out of room.
There's two sides to the microphone. At least.
So anyway, I have the ancient booer the instant Dottie drops the ball because she did it on purpose.
I fucking agree with that. Hands down.
I could live with that.
That's definitely a good one. So, Buck, I'll be nasty. I want to hear your thoughts.
I think the ball, I think she dropped it legitimately, but if we're going to boo something, again, I was never a fan of Bill Pullman. But
jealous fuck.
Well, I mean, Dottie looked great in this movie. What do you want me to tell you?
How dares Bill Pullman be with her?
But no, I think the biggest boo scene would have to be Kit coming in and, blaming Dottie for being traded, which is about to happen right now. I mean,
yeah,
Kit would still be under the goddamn cow milking him if it wasn't for Dottie. And she has no
bitch.
Yeah.
No control. Look how high and wide that bitch was.
It's not control. She's got no appreciation, no gratitude, no nothing. Shame on her.
Yeah.
She was getting too good. Give me a break.
Yeah, she's a sack of shit. I got you. That's why she's one of the worst characters there.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay. I agree with that. Pulling through. All right. Tokyo Drift. Where are we putting Tokyo Drift in a league of their own?
This is very, very difficult.
It's very difficult.
Yeah.
So,
all right, so I'll just go. I didn't have a good answer for this either. So I went with the instant Luke quits and runs out of the bus.
I had so that was one of them.
I was thinking of that one.
And the other one was just recently was when Tom Hanks is carrying Kit into the shower.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And throws her in there. Yeah. Okay.
You need to cool off. Those are the only two I could think of. I feel like it's just really not much else. Could you put it in a dance scene? I don't know. Maybe.
Maybe when the little kid drives Dottie home.
So you make a man on me.
That'd be great. That's not long enough, though.
Yeah.
So,
how about we do both?
Has anyone seen my new red hat? Oh,
Piss on your hat.
I love it. That seemed uncalled for.
Here we go. Oh, keep it down. Stillwell's up. Give me a break.
All right. Be nasty. Tokyo Drift. Where would you put the song Tokyo Drift? I'll play it again for you. Sounds like this. Anywhere in the movie.
It's got to be Dottie strutting up to the plate. Anytime Dottie's strutting up to the plate, right where she hit that line drive, right back at Kit's head.
Okay. I could see it.
Right when Dottie walks up to that plate and boom, right up the middle, makes Kit eat dirt. Right there.
I like it. Is it long enough, though?
Sure. By the time she gets to the plate and Kit turns around and looks clearly nervous about throwing that pitch.
Yeah.
And then she finally does turn around and Dottie's zoned in and just boom, right back up the middle, right at her. It's almost like she intended to hit that ball directly at her head.
Yeah. I don't think so.
No way.
No
that was the intent.
I mean, come on. The odds of that actually, how many baseball games you watch in the course of a season where the ball actually goes right back at the pitcher?
It happens more often than you think. Surprisingly.
What, 6 times in a year?
That's a lot.
In 162 games by how many teams?
Miss Cuthbert, you gorgeous stack of pancakes, you.
Put it in the quote bin. All right.
Get still away from there.
All right. What memorabilia would you take from the movie? What are we taking?
Jimmy Dugan's cap?
The baseball he signs for that kid.
Sure.
That's a good one.
Does it say with a clap on it? Right?
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah, my answer kind of sucks now that I think about it. I was going to say the fucking Jimmy Dugan baseball card before it gets ripped up at the start of the movie. When she's like, I'm going to have him sign my husband's favorite baseball card, and then just fucking walks by and just rips it to shreds.
Either that or a picture of Doris's husband before she throws it out the bus window. I want to see what
was
he
her
looks
boyfriend. It wasn't a husband.
Oh, was it the boyfriend?
That's his girlfriend.
Okay.
Woof. Yeah, I don't know.
So long, Charlie.
I feel like if you actually had one of the vintage uniforms, you could probably sell it for something at least, but I don't know. I went with the Jimmy Dugan car before it got ripped up.
Here's a boo moment. Every girl in the room is on pins and needles. This guy's, well, you know, all nonchalant.
Still an important scene.
I see. All right, so we're unsure. The baseball, right? So go with baseball.
The baseball
be
sign
baseball.
is a better answer.
The baseball
yeah.
sign. Well, you guys can just pick something else.
No, that's a better answer.
Yeah,
what
the
I
best.
had,
Well,
so.
you guys. I like the baseball. There's nothing else really. The bruise. You guys want? You don't want the bruise? Have that bruise for a year. Fucking, you make it out of work for a bit.
Does the girl come with it?
I don't know.
Oh, there's the cardboard cutouts at the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, you can grab the cardboard cutout.
The Jimmy Dugan one?
Yeah.
Sure.
Take that with us all around.
Wasn't there a John Lovitz one also where they were standing next to it at the end? Yeah, with the cigar in his mouth.
Oh, yes, there was.
Yeah.
Well, at least he's not upset about that card now, right? That
Yeah.
Sorry about you ripped that card off. All right, so moving on. Final thoughts on A League of Their Own. What do you guys think? A League of Their Own.
I don't know who wants to go.
I think it was great. I mean, there was comedy, there was emotion, there was, historical.
What kind of emotion we going?
Well, one right here.
Sadness,
happiness, sadness.
Sadness.
There was sadness.
It hits
there
on
was,
everything,
Yeah, I mean, a little bit of everything, even historical significance. And like I said, a wide range. It wasn't just movie actors. You had your talk show host. You had your musician who also played a part in the soundtrack. All in all, I mean, you had some big names in this movie, even bigger now, but even at the time, they were still pretty big names. It was a very enjoyable movie. It's one of those movies when it does come on TV and there's nothing else on, you're going to watch it for sure. Everyone's going to tune in and watch 20 minutes here, 30 minutes there, maybe the whole movie.
I agree.
And here comes Bill Pullman.
Your Honor, everything that guy just said was bullshit. Thank you.
First of all, when she who looks at the fucking floor when someone walks in the door? Who's looking at the right? Looking at their feet.
The guy sprained his ankle, got to go home to his wife.
Shit, I'll take that.
Me too. I'd be jumping off of buildings all day until something cracked.
Anyway.
I mean, you would have twisted your ankle like before you even left boot camp, basically. Getting off the bus when you first get dropped off.
I was fit. I was fit at that age.
Compared to now, yes. All right. Anyway,
a lot of head shaking right there. All right,
reminiscing.
Like I remember one of my fit days.
Listen,
all right,
I like this movie. It's like I said, it's a good sports film. You don't get a lot of like female perspective for sports films, especially back then, like we were talking about also, especially about the time period as well, because it didn't exist also. A lot of the roles that are in this film are great. Again, I go with the idea, not one of Tom Hanks's quote. It's a good movie, not one of Tom Hanks' best movies, but I would definitely say one of his better roles. I'm trying to think, when we were going over before, I'm trying to think whatever like better like individual roles he had. Like a lot of them just kind of like, I don't want to say stereotypical, but they're not that interesting just as far as the character itself is concerned. So I don't know. Go fuck yourself.
I would say it is one of his better
for an
roles.
actual role. Yeah, I would say that too.
Yeah. Like I said, he's phenomenal in this movie. I love it. This like if we're gonna put him like he shows a little more of a range than he did in The Burbs, even though he's funny in The Burbs. But this one, he does have...
but The Burbs, he's just a typical... I don't want to say typical, but...
He does have a couple dramatic moments.
Yes,
typical suburbanite.
In this one.
It's not that interesting of a role.
Yeah, no, I agree. But like you guys both said, I agree with what you both said. Like, time frame, a good sports movie. It does hit on like the emotion spectrum of what you want to see in a movie. So it has its ups, it has its sad parts, but all in all,
There it is.
all in all, it's a really good film, and when it's on, you're gonna watch it. So,
is his most iconic role? It's probably Forrest Gump then.
probably,
Yeah.
I feel like it kind of has to be.
Well, they touch on it in Tropic Thunder also. So
he's one of those few that, whether I've seen a preview or not, if I know he's in it, I'll go see it.
Yeah.
Because 9 out of 10 times that movie's going to exceed your expectations.
I guess Catch Me If You Can is a good role for him too.
Yeah, that was a good one. Solid movie. Solid movie.
Yeah. He was good.
Kind of like a passing of the torch movie, like DiCaprio. It's your time now.
No, he's been. I mean,
how long ago was that movie?
Was that?
That was like 2004. It was like 20 years ago.
It's a long time ago. It could definitely. We're not like we're talking about it right now, Buck.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Saying what?
Greyhound was good. That came out well after Catch Me If You Can.
No, I'm just saying. But since then, who's been the actor since then? DiCaprio's been the guy.
DiCaprio, and I'd have to also tip my hat. No, I'd have to tip my tip to. You know who's also been in a lot of stuff and it seems to be rising each year is
The Rock.
No, Ryan Gosling. Ryan Gosling has been in a lot of things. He's been a leading man.
But he's not winning. He's not winning Oscars.
He's not winning Oscars
or being nominated like DiCaprio.
He's been nominated, but not. Yeah.
Not like DiCaprio.
True, but they gave it to him on Revenant. They gave it to him
because he should have won it
before.
He should have won for other roles. Not that movie.
We could save that for another one. Yeah,
he still should have won that year too.
Yes.
So
he should have won, but
it was a weak role for him compared to other things. But it was still the best movie or the best winner that year. Like he was the best actor that year when he won also. So
listen, I'm not taking anything away from the man. He's phenomenal.
Yes, you are. He's listening right now, and he's going to say, "God damn, I'm going to get this guy executed."
We have one guy in L.A. and it's Leo.
I
checked the stats earlier today.
I love all of his movies. I'm just saying, it's kind of like them giving the award to Matt Damon for best comedy in The Martian. Are you kidding me? They gave him an award for best comedy.
Yeah, it was a Golden Globe. Nobody cares about those.
I'm just saying, if you want to give the guy an award, but give it to him for something that actually merits it. Comedy, The Martian.
Okay, so back to League of Their Own.
Yes.
Good movie. That's all I got.
Thank you, Jack.
Yeah, Buck, I'm on a fucking tangent.
Nice contribution.
That's going on there.
Good movie.
What about these identical twins?
They're identical. They're born. That means they're the same. Came split from the same egg. That's about it.
They were in the bar. Looks like they've traveled to the championship game as well.
Yep. They love they love Rosie O'Donnell. And I think, was it right? Yeah, that's who they were in love with in the movie? I think her character. I don't remember. I think that's who it was.
At the bar, it seemed like they were just looking at each other and drinking while the girls were dancing. So.
I don't remember who. I'm pretty sure it was Rosie's character.
Well, at this game here, yeah, they did have a sign.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was her.
That said something.
Yep. All right, so A League of Their Own, great movie. Tom Hanks, I enjoyed it. He had the biggest arc from drunk to fucking actually being sober because to be in charge of this team and for what they did. I liked it. I don't like the song at the end. I can't deal with it.
You don't like the song League of Our Own?
It's so annoying.
Madonna? I mean, this used to be our playground?
I don't care about that song either. Other than that, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. It's always a good watch, entertaining, and just whenever it's on, I'll just watch it until the end, no matter what scene it is. All right, so that's it for this podcast. I'm glad you joined us. I'm glad you can listen to us. Check us out on social medias. Check us out on reelsboozbros.com. Everything else, our TikTok, our Instagram, our Facebook, whatever you want. Get in touch with us. Let us know what you'd like. What do you want to see? What's next? And we'll get back to you on that. All right. Appreciate everything. Cheers.